Super Robo Tyson Alpha 3! It's your boy Zap King of Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 3. It's been a hot minute since I recorded because SD Gundam got in the way of my brain. Ergo previously is quite a blur. If I look at the flowchart, I can see that it looks like we wrapped up Macross 7. And now it is time to go wrap up Gundam SIEG. Let's shoot some robots. Wait, no. Yeah? No. Last time we didn't do Macross 7. That was 2 times ago. Last time we did OG plot. It's still time to wrap up Gundam SIEG. I'm just AFK from rain. Let's repair that. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Azrael is congratulating himself on how quickly the nukes have opened the path before him, including wiping out the Zap's proud fortress Boaz. The Char slowly asks him if it bothers him using nukes on the enemy, and he tells her that sounds very unsoldierly of her, adding that it seems much better to try this way than order her men to go and die in a fight that they can't win. He says that it's finally time to take on the plant itself. Tara then excuses herself, saying that there's still time until contacting the Zap's lines of defense, and that she would like to rest. And she has somehow encountered a sad psycho bitch in the hallway, asking why she didn't just stay behind on the moon. She says that neither the Archangel nor the rest of the Alpha numbers have been confirmed on Earth at all this past month, but she still wants to see them again. Beginning to cry, she says that she wants to see Kira and the rest of them now that she knows that they're alive. She doesn't want to leave the bridge area, scary though it is, mournful over the fact that she never knew all this time what her actions would cause. Oh, did you finally learn? I don't think you did. The Char warns that the fighting is going to get worse, and nukes used again. And Azrael will keep his word and end the fighting by obliterating everyone else. Back in the Earthsphere, our squad is learning of the nukes that Zaft has used. Learning of the nuking of the Zaft fortress using the Neuron Gem Cancel. Armoro knows that the Naturals were far behind when Zaft was researching that. And Camlin? No, that's gotta be Cameron. Cameron says that he's learned the plants were actually leaked from the Zaft side. This was indeed the key that Psycho Bitch had bore. Bright wonders what the hell the Zaft who let her have it was thinking. It would appear that few clues can be found in the report on Crusell, but it is sure that the Supreme Commander and his flagship Dominion have left their base on the moon to head for the planet itself. Joaquin Du? I know that name, but I don't remember who it is. Joaquin Du? That might be a place. Joaquin Du is the only thing standing in their way, and we will have to protect the planet from Blue Cosmos' nukes while getting the cooler Zaft heads to halt the war. Cameron has some nukes ready for Bright to use if the occasion demands, but Bright won't be hearing that shit. Not in this game. We can't let ourselves sink to the Blue Cosmos' methods, even if our objective already differs from theirs. We have a lot of fighting ahead, and enemies beyond human understanding to face. Bright asks Cameron to hang on to the nukes until that stage comes. Maybe later? Kaito also has a mission from Misato, and he plans to carry it out on the Doble. Amuro fervently hopes that the time has finally come to end the fight of human against human that dates back to the 1-year war. Bright figures that this may be our last mission on Earth, and Amuro says that this is the fate that we bear, the fulfillment of our promise to him. Probably Char. Amuro wonders what he, Char, would find at the end of this war. Mu decides to confide in Maru that his father was a proud, violent, and suspicious man by nature. Although that father passed away while he was small, the impression is still left with him. He's having a lot of trouble believing that Crusade is the clone of his father, and a failed one at that. Born with the foreshortened telomeres. Telomeres? I don't know if that's an actual term or not. Okay, yes. How do I say this shit? Come on. Anyway, to reach a repetitive DNA sequence at the end of the chromosome. The telomer is protecting the chromosomes from becoming further tangled, which means his very DNA is unraveling. I just want to know how to say it right. Google won't help me with that. Anyway, more with foreshortened telomeres, which presage rapid aging. Scientific terms are hard to say. Sorry, I got tripped on it. Maru tries to tell him that it's not his fault, but Mu protests that Croissant has neither a past nor a future, nor perhaps even a self to call his own. That said, he won't let Croissant lead the whole world down the same path. Maru tells him again that he doesn't have to bear his burden alone. And he says to her that he knows that full well, promising to come back to her victorious. He finally gets her to smile. Our squad start to realize that quelling this conflict can't be accomplished by simply siding with the Zaft or Blue Cosmos. Invincible forces that seem to want each other are stone cold and dead. Even Waltfeld, traitor to his former forces, doesn't know how to end the fight. But he does know that it's gone from being about ideals or right and wrong to a mere contest of stubbornness. If there's anything we can do, it's stopping that from spreading to those currently untainted. It isn't clear if taking out Blue Cosmos' nuclear plans for the planet will settle things or not. But Waltfeld does know that there are those on both sides of the war who want peace. That said, if there seems to be something fishy going on with the movements of Zaft ever since the Spirit break. Whatever the Zaft are doing to prepare the Federation offensive, the coming battle is liable to be the biggest fracas in history. Gundam pilots are all united on who their target is, not the Unending soldiers who are fighting the war, but Homesteader is controlling it from behind the scenes and purveying the hatred. This would be Croissant, who like Shirako, Haman, and Char have led many people to their deaths for the sake of their own ego. Killing him won't stop the war, but it's certain that we can't stop the war without killing him, the source of the ill. Put him on screen. I'll put a certain face on screen. There we go. Camille is quiet, wondering if Camille is quiet, wondering if after this fight the human renewal will really come to pass. He had to come to believe that the Earth's gravity and the Sun's light. Amuro responds briefly, telling him that humans aren't built conveniently. He doesn't know if new types are the renewed form of mankind or not, or the coordinators for that matter, but he points out to them that there's been a mere 200 years since mankind started living amongst the stars. A mere twinkling of an eye compared to mankind's history as a whole, don't you think? it would seem that everyone is in far too much of a hurry, and what our people can do is make sure that the future doesn't get cut short here. Armor was sure that Char would find logic is naive, but his thoughts are to force a future for man, even if the times would not seem to allow it. And that's why Armor is going to give his all, believing all the while in the same renewal that Char had. Come on, there you go. The Gundam boys realize this climactic battle will be nothing of the sort. Whether or not it's right, their only choice is to take up arms and use violence to stop the even greater violence of the two sides fighting for genocide. Hero's a bit lost in his own thoughts, offering something Relina once told him. History is composed of war, peace, and new beginnings, an endless waltz. Except that wasn't Relina that said that. Relina didn't say that. Marimea did. Relina may have eternalized it though. I digress. Well, okay, no. If Relina told him that, then Relina got it for someone else. Yeah, the statement still tracks. Whatever. Heroes lost in thought, offering something Relina once told him. History is composed of war, peace, and new beginnings, and endless waltz. As Marimea Chris Renata once put it. I should have read the whole fucking sentence. God. Joe believes this quotation, pointing out that the waltz that spins round and round never moves forward. And Zex has no objection to new beginnings, but doesn't feel like participating in any more war. So, why not reduce things to a pair by cutting war out of the dance? A march certainly goes somewhere, but while Hito doesn't think he can lead it, he's certainly light the path ahead. That is indeed a mission of all Gundam pilots. Atherin's a bit worried that Kigali going into the next battle, but he knows it will be incredibly fierce. Kigali is by no means going to watch from the sidelines while Zaf threatens nuclear war, and says that everyone has the same mission, wishes, and ability to contribute. She knows that there are some things can't be solved by charging into the battlefield, but this happens to be one of those things. Seeing his long face, she teases him that he's far more reckless than her, and adds that she won't let him die no matter what. Or that dude is probably her brother, Kira, and she insists that she must be the older of the two. Astron's pretty glad that he met her and vows to protect her in turn.
Asura!
Oh shit.
君は俺が守る。
Kira prepares to sortie, Lacus gives him a present, a ring. She tells him that finding him has made her happy, and that she wants him to be with her forever. He promises her that he will come back to her and tells her to also be careful. Stage 51, Owarinai Ashitae. Towards an endless tomorrow.
終わらない明日へ
Patrick Zawa sees the enemies knocking at his door and is in far too much of a hurry to care how the Naturals perfected the neutron jammer canceller. He orders his subordinates to hasten the launch preparations for Genesis, and tells his soldiers that it'll take more than a single nuclear blast for these Zats to bow their heads. He tells the troops to show the Naturals just who it is who deserves to shape the new world order. Azrael finds this resistance foolish, even though... Oh wait, no, hold on, slow down. There we go. Azrael finds the resistance foolish, even though if they apologize, he has no plan to stop them now. He tells Lataro to send the troops to play a bit, and Lataro complies reluctantly.
青き正常なる世界だ。
Huh. Is that why there's no victory condition to start? No. Okay. I saw a stage somewhere where the first victory condition is none. I think that's what that was for. We have him here. Lycus is the lead. The commander, as it were, I guess. Huh. Gender's by himself. Didn't think about that. Zendra. I wonder if that picked up or not. Our squad shows up in turn 2, and Azrael orders the advanced troops back. He decides to use the nukes earlier implanted on us. The biocomputer children do not want the nukes used at all. Or, no, they don't want them shot down. I misunderstood that. The modified kids don't want them shot down, seeing as that they're all pretty and whatnot. But like it says that even one reaches that planet, their blades of pure light will call forth an endless flood of tears and hatred. It's clear we must shoot down those nukes. But there are other bad guys to worry about as well, including ZEON, who figures it was definitely worth it to have lived this long. It would have been nice if Zaft would at least have fired upon us, but too much to hope for. Dang it, Yazan. Izak spots Atron and Kira, and Lacus immediately tells Zaft to reconsider who their target is. Azrael doesn't know who she is, and doesn't care so long as he can wipe us out as well. A line is drawn, and any nuke which crosses that line will be unstoppable. Lacus views that calling for peace with a gun in your hand might be the definition of evil, but if it means halting this never-ending war, it's worth trying. That's a lot! I did not expect that at all. The tradition.
Right? Sound us! 13戦ノリノリだっつ！
So close. None of y'all have. Dang. are not going smoothly, but they're just not going bad. Everyone just go forward and fast. Those are
ガンダムの名に恥じない動きを見せてやる。少し攻撃を食らったが、しかしまだだ。
Grombe, go! Malcolm. Next round, Patrick says Croissant bears full responsibility for not letting the planet get nuked, especially since he failed to shoot down the Eternal. Yes, Patrick, if he minds, after getting shot down as well. Patrick, bless him. Yeah, that's fine, whatever.
ネッサーにはこういう使い方もあるんですよ。
Barriers.
そこだ。てめえらがマジンガーの相手にならねえよ。マジンカイザーの力を思い知れ。なんだと。
帰れ帰れ。
教えてくれるあぶくれれる行くぜ俺の歌を聴け。
That's gotta happen. Give me the hot blood. Give me the hit.
Telekinesis ミサイル発射。
Excellent.
ターゲットロック。逃がしはしない。これで終わりよ。
Finally. Okay, good. We have map, Tochigeki. Morale go up. Beast mode. However, I'm going to try. There we go. Andrew.
敵機を牽制するぞ。攻撃開始だ。
Song of the Wind.
「今は僕ができることを」
はい。 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if they're going that way, at least I have people that can get through. I'm hoping they're going to go after Ideon a lot sitting on me. Take this reaction and like it.
なかなかの攻撃だったわよ。逃げ遅れたのが運の尽きね。エースのミリアの恐ろしさ、しっかり味わってもらうわよ。ロック解除、反応弾発射。
なんだと。られると思うな。機体の性能を引き出せてないようだな。このまま黙っていられるか。目標確認、マルチロックオン。もらった。
Oh, okay. All right. Do some work.
So go.
Wow. Come on, lads.
So go.
I mean, I suppose you can't make them too effective, but that's how y'all want it. Bonk. Obviously you do. Nice dodge. Alright, that's enough. Huh? I'm confused.
排気運動いくぞハッキー中座攻撃開始
ザクトの名にかけてやられるわけには。
Okay. Interesting. Let me go that far. What? Bro, 17? Come on. What? Oh, you are actively surrounded. Weird. But I could.
照準よしメガ粒子砲撃てい。
One more. Damn. Oh well. Pretty sure Kira can finish it from here. Alright. We did it. Missiles are down. As those nuke stirs his plans into an uproar. The Talmud commands a strategic advance to the rear, but Azrael angrily says that he will, by no means, turn tail to the Zaft and run. Reinforcements from the ruin soon arrive. All the Supreme Commander's personal troops under Miwa's direction. Miwa follows Azrael's direction to attack the Zaft forces since they seem unwilling to cease fire themselves. Of course, this is mainly because the Blue Cosmos had started the fight. Kyoshiro yells at Miwa that he'd best seek his foe from within his own unfair heart. Miwa orders us to shut the fuck up, saying that he'll confront us all after he's done wiping the plan out. He instructs his troops to think of the Zaft not as fellow humans, but as monsters. Kazuya's ready to beat that ass, but Kosuke cautions him to wait. Something weird's going on amongst the Zaft. And Patrick fears it's his turn, and he has all forward troops pulled back in advance. They're firing the Genesis. Zack realizes what this means and tells the Alpha numbers to get out of the fucking way. Bright also repeats the order to retreat, though no one's sure what from. Now what decloaks, activating its own neutron jammer cancelers and loading a nuclear cartridge into the breach. Our space psychics feel a vast amount of hatred coming from this machine. And Patrick obviously ignores any any screams to not fire. The vital revolution that Patrick touts so highly unbelievable wipes out the Federation forces. Including Miwa. Be gone, foul beast. However, it gets worse. The blast has reached all the way to the moon, annihilating the base inside of the Ptolemaios crater. And that was only 60% strength. Patrick yells at the naturals that this is the power of the coordinators. With its the Aegis system on the moon, the B-3, the SCMC, nothing will be feared. And even the coordinators will become the new humanity, which Sun said praised that Patrick's machine has done this well. And as the scene plot that's watching horror, Patrick places his soldiers that the time has come to end the threat of the Naturals. Given that they saw fit to aim nukes at the plant, their very existence could no longer be tolerated. The light from this new weapon will illuminate the path to a brand new future for the coordinators. The trial orders all survivors to be recalled so their voices can leave. Azrael can't believe this shit. He fiercely orders all building willpower sent in as a full-scale assault. Though he doesn't seem to understand how much damage has just been done. Figuring that the entirety of the Federation army on Earth can be sent as reinforcements. He screams that she is the one who doesn't grasp the situation, ranting that if the nukes are barbaric, the disaster weapon is infinitely more barbaric yet, and that it'll be far too late to fight back if it ever gets aimed at Earth and fired. That gets the talk.
あそこに残しておくわけにはいかないんだよ。何がナチュラルの野蛮な核だ。地球を撃てる奴らのこのとんでもない兵器の方がはるかに野蛮じゃないか。そしてもいつその照準が地球に向けられるかわからないんだぞ。撃たれてからじゃ遅い。奴らにあんなものを作る時間を与えたのはお前たち軍なんだからな。
Azrael yells that it's the army's people like her who gave Zaf the power to build a weapon like this.
無茶でも何でも絶対に破壊してもらう。ブラント。
He insists that it be destroyed, followed by the plant before the Earth King is what is destroyed.
地球が撃たれる前に。
Wavering greatly. The Char finally orders all remaining forces to attack the enemy's final weapon. Anyone can kind of... Kosuke's analysis reveals that this is a gamma ray laser, which requires the force of a nuclear blast to pump it. Given that both sides have already fired their biggest guns, it doesn't seem likely that either is going to back down now. Not short of total obliteration. Waltfeld recalls the first time he ever shot someone on the battlefield. The uncontrollable shaking, as he had been told, stopped soon enough. The same could be said of the nuclear option. Humans get used to fighting each other and killing each other all too quickly. Alakis wonders if it's weaponry that gives rise to war, or the human heart itself. In either case, it's the human heart which can stop that war. This means we have to delete both sides' weapons either way, in particular Genesis and the Dominion. Guru takes it upon herself to attack Mutaro's ship as the one who best knows its capabilities. Plus, she also owes it to Nataro. After volunteers to lead the fight against Genesis, seeing that it's controlled from Yakindu, the way to go forth is break in and wrest control of the weapon away from Zaft. And given that Genesis itself is protected by a fuck ton of phase shift armor, just destroying it isn't going to just work. The boys of G will assist, but he also tells Kira to stay back and look after Lacus. Higali will go with him, hoping to fulfill her promise. As the two squads are about to go about their mission, Lacus muses that humans were best off never having learned to fight. However, those who fight further, are they fighting to protect something? If so, what? Themselves? The future? What kind of future requires striking another down to obtain it? Would it deny the fallen their chance to partake in it? Is the future really that much of a blessing? Nevertheless, all warriors must try. speed up. Which is to note that now Lacus has seed. Alright. So those are Dominion is shot down, and then Atherin gets over here. Which one is the Dominion? Is that Nataro's ship? Is that the Crybaby boat? Where's the Crybaby boat? All the way back here. Well, too much of my crew is already on this side. So, time to start sliding back this way. Oh well.
力でねじ伏せるのは俺の流儀じゃねえ。
さあ最高のステージを見せてやろうぜ。
私も燃えてきた。アニマスピリツィア。
みんなに俺たちの歌を響かせてやるぜ。
Changed. Affect all stats up. Pilot stats, maybe? Pilot stats go up. Okay, okay.
んなに死にたいのかよ。ハイドロ応答なし。そんな。させるか。行けインファンネル。そこだ。総員退避だ。急げ。
Didn't mean to leave that on. This, that, go right ahead. Off, dodge. Because I need to make sure someone defends him and then he eats this Nova. Yep. Called it, made it. Goku, he sucks! I wanted to see what you did! Basalando Disco. Alright, this that was Shawnee. Now I know which part to read. Yep, Shawnee. Shawnee goes down. Duo says that the Grim Reaper has already been shadowing him for quite some time. Marcin Kaiser.
使ってみせるさ。あの男にできて私にできないはずはない。ダウルクルーゼだ。プロビデンス出るぞ。
Microphone back in place. Crusade vows to use it, figuring that anything he can do, Crusade can do as well. And so, Levant sorties into prominence. Our psychic style pilot realizes that the one pulling the strings has finally shown himself. Mu requests of Armor that he let him sell the sword despite all the malice and minus pressure emanating from Crusade. After all, he is the man who makes the impossible possible. Row, row. Fight to power. Rula Plaga. Except for the part where, no. You're in a Mobius and you probably cannot do enough damage to even get through. You're not going to finish it. Oh. Going green. Nah. I'll just run the risk. Barriers. Oh wow, that Chogokin really actually came in handy. Neat. Fire all the missiles. Of course Yazan's going after Camille. Oh, Dancouga and Ramses are here. And all that detail in the wing bindings. Shoulder thrusters, binders, whatever. Cut it down, cut it down, cut it down! That's good.
のようなやつを許すわけにはいかない。
そんな攻撃で俺を落とせると思ってるのか。
Alright, Camille, alright. But Camille, do you got graffiti soul? I'm going to defend so I can see this Gundam attack.
こんなのはかすり傷です。ご安心を。 ダックスジョンお怪我は？
大丈夫です。それより損害状況の確認を。
ミサイル発射管1番から5番までを開放。停！
笑わせてくれるぜ。
Isaac, what are you doing? No, I don't want to hit Isaac. Cloak dodge. I want Ideon's number. I should have watched it. Have the missiles. Sword cut. Let's focus. No, not yours. Yeah. Is this enough to delete Yazaki? Nope. This. Oh. I'll take it.
射程内です。ロエングリーン、フェー
Excellent. Oh.
のやつを許すわけにはいかない。
How?
ダメージを受けすぎた。
What? Alright then. Play that game is on Gable.
Standby 完了。ローエングリーン1番2番停。俺の歌を、俺のハートを聴け。
Stats are up? Or the good stats are up. Still not fucking enough. Jesus! Christ. ZEON drops high performance targeting system. Goodbye. ZEON mumbles something to Camille that it's been fun and that he'll be waiting in hell. Camille says the world's been so full of war that ZEON knows so much she's about to end. And by our hands. All the war that he loved is about to be done. I guess. give him Graffiti Soul. I thought one of y'all had green. That's not the spell I was looking for. Alright then. Oh, for the end of the night.
Dフォーメーションで敵機を攻撃する。おうよ、やってやるぜ。
準備 OK です。
攻撃開始。そうターゲット確認。
すごいんだよお前。
攻撃がワンパターンすぎるぞ。
Looking at its blast radius. Got it. Dang it. Come on, Max. In space, everyone will hear you scream. Although, I now regret not blessing. God dang it. Off, it's fine. We just won't watch it. Whatever. Crunch. Whoosh. Excellent. Go ahead and delete this man. do it again. Nice. Box. Fix boat. not a fan of. Right, berries. That phase shift on there. Okay, interesting. Ah, you fool. With these berries.
そろそろこの舞台の幕を下ろそう。貴様たちの死をもってこれだけの一斉攻撃かわせるかな。踊ってもらおうか。期待が朽ちるほどの。
俺としたことが油断しちまったぜ。
こらヒョマボケてる人ったらあかんね。
Oh, I mean, like, if you're not gonna go after Ideon, then don't play the game. I know it's not a kill shot, but yep.
一撃にかけるフリーザーストームファイヤーブリザード必殺烈風聖剣好き連中思った以上の力を持っているようだな。
今頃お気づきになったのですか。外すなよゴッドフィートヘ
いるものか。
Right, no, that's okay. When the Dominion is taken to critical, Azura yells at Natara to press forward the attack on the plant directly with the Dominion. But what about the threat to the Earth from the Earth itself? Azrael's sick of her questioning his every order and fires a gun he'd hidden to underscore his point. Natara asks if he plans to take over her ship with that little piece of contraband weaponry. He screams that this is no takeover! It was her job to follow his orders from day one, and she's the one who's resisted at every turn. He yells that if the plant is destroyed, Genesis will be no threat. Besides, each and every coordinator is a threat to Earth, and he's come here to shoot them all. She refuses again, and he screams at her that war is something to do by minimizing damage to your own troops while maximizing damage to the enemy. He tells her in no uncertain terms that this time she's to take down the traitor's ship.
動なんてくだらねえぜ。俺の歌を聴け。
Forget. Okay, kind of struggling right now.
「俺の前に出たのが運の尽きだ。こちらバニング、これより敵の交戦に入る。迷いのある方が負けだ。
Cloak confirmed. Although death's consequential to realize that his combat abilities have come from some sort of fortification process, and as Four knows all too well, death is the only release.
そこどけ。ロックオン完了。最大出力攻撃開始。
Order's struggle from Zet. When he dies, Troy tells this being bred only to fight, but the time has come to sleep. Bonked, you're done, go to bed, crush this thing. Teenage Knuckle! Buster Collider. Disc X, switch on! Let's rock and roll! Brackus knows love. I believe in this boat today.
ちょっと洗っとけいきますよ。
仕方がありません。私たちは行かねばならないのです。
どこであろうと虎の牙は健在さ。
その力、期待させてもらいます。
とくとご覧あれ。
Damn, even the mustache art was there.
ZEON 体感、急げ！
Once we take down the Dominion, Maru orders her ship move directly in front to recover any survivors. However, Azrael is not done. That guts. He orders the Lohengrin to take aim. However, Flay can't believe this shit anymore and yells at the Archangel to get away. Azrael furiously knocks her to the ground and Natara's had enough of his shit. He orders all hands to evacuate the Archangel and seals the door to the bridge. Azrael shoots her repeatedly, but she says that he is the one who deserves to die.
あなたはここで死すべき人だ。私と共に。
だと？ふざけるんじゃないよ。ドアを開けろ。くそ、こんなところで。
外れる。何を。
僕は勝つんだ。そう
Hey,
さ。
Starman,
いつだって。
you have arrived at a bad time, Sam. He still thinks he can win and tries to fire the Lohengrin himself. There's no way for the Archangel to avoid the blast.
ダメです。間に合いません。
However, we can see a Mobius Zero over there that doesn't belong.
Defended. やっぱ俺って不可能を可能に。
Moo takes the hit, and as Moo screams for his name,
ウザ。あなたの負けです。
Mutara says that Azrael has lost.
お前。ドミニオン、なおも接近。
ローエングリーン照準。
Azrael shoots at Mutara again out of spite. Mutara's last words are for Maru to fire the fucking cannon. And she is happy to press that button.
3倍完了。
ローエングリーン1番2番ペー。
うわ
There's no way Moo can keep his promise, but before Kira can help the survivors escape, Cousteau cuts him off, calling the boy a pest. Cousteau shouts that everyone would want to be like Kira if they knew what he was, to be him. And that's why you can't forgive Kira his very existence. Kira says that all the same there's more to him than just his powers, but Crusade's having none of this shit. And deletes Flay.
Kira.
Flay's spirit thanks Kira and apologizes.
そんな。
ありがとう。ごめんね。
どうして。
ずっと謝りたかった。
She's wanted to apologize to him for some time.
どうして君がフレイ
Kira screams her name in vain.
怖くてずっと知らなかったから。私何も分かってなかったから。
She tells him that it hurt knowing nothing for so long, but she's free now.
でも今やっと自由だわ。とても素直にあなたが見える。
She tells him not to cry, and but he can't live with the fact that he was never able to do anything to help her.
だから泣かないで。
そう僕は
あなたはもう泣かないで。
君に何も
守るから。本当の私の思いがあなたを守るから。
Her real feelings will go on to protect Kira. With the Dominion down, all that's left is Zaft. After we get to the chopper, I mean to the point.
「まとめて撃ち落とす!」
When did you move over there, weirdo? Alright, mission complete. Your son claims that there's no way for us to stop the agent hatred. Kira screamed at him that he damn well will, and that's why he's here. We could shoot him down, but I'm not going to bother. Not yet. When after the Kagami make it to Yakinju, Blackish is in full propaganda mode. She asks if the Zaft, who know full well what it feels like to be new, can countenance visiting the same pain upon others, or on innocent children even. Now shouting herself, she demands that all of them consider what all this firing and being fired at is really accomplishing. Patrick can't believe this shit, and will not listen to a know-nothing brat. Fiercely orders his staff to hurry and get ready to fire a second shot, which will settle everything once and for all. The staff will protest, saying that Zeph have already won and that the next shot will sacrifice half the life of Bird. So Patrick shoots him, demanding to know if anyone has the gall to tell him not to fire with his enemies right before his eyes. Why can't these fools realize that they've got to shoot before they're shot themselves? Word comes in that some Zaft are still in the line of fire, but Patrick yells that all of them are firing and gives them the chance to fire at all, and they must be prepared to die for that cause. More protests are met with gunfire, but this time, it is a Zaft grunt that shoots Patrick, pleading that the time has come to fucking knock it off. After bursts in to find his father bleeding out, and one of the senior officers gives the order for all hands to evacuate Yakinju. The terrified staff are only too glad to get the fuck out. Patrick's last words to his son are to fire, as reparations for his own world being laid low. Patrick is dead. But there's more bad news! Yakundu is set to self-destruct right after Genesis fires on its own. The only option is to wipe out the nuke from within. So Othrin goes to do just that. Realizing what the fuck's about to go down, all of our other squad have to hurry inside as well, leaving the flagships on station outside. I allowed Izak to live even though I can't recruit him. Alright, after displays the self-destructive Gundam in the Genesis main reactor, figuring there's got to be no other way. And Kigali doesn't want to let him die, but interlopers! Besides, after he plans to atone for his father's misdeeds with his own life. And after he says that he knows all of Crusade's evil schemes, though Kigali tells him not to run away by laying down his life in a bid to aid Crusade in Genesis. Finding means going on living. Everybody squads in. It is to note that we no longer have Yep, which is... Oh, cost over. Yep, alright, get it out, get it out. How is that cost over? What? Oh, okay. I'm not calculating correctly. Nobody free? Huh. I don't have any qualified pilots for it? Is that what it is? Weird. I guess I don't have anyone qualified to pilot it. Okay, weird. Pots. Yeah, you don't need this right now. Energy recovery. Cool. Sweet. Sick. GG. We'll take that. Let's go. Oh, I only get to take 6. Ooh. Ow. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. You get to go. I need Smashy Boys. Who are the deleters? You know what? Yeah, add tracks. I'll take it. Alright, the squad up here. And Kira agrees that it's not time for Atom to be dying like an idiot. Kurosawa, for his part, says that the actors are all finally assembled, so open the curtain. Kira is furious with his deviousness, but Crusade cries that this is all Gundam Seed destiny. A path that people charge down even if they know what awaits at the end. His insane ramblings basically boil down that humans deserve to die, and they will die, and no one can stop the death. Kira stoutly disputes Kurosawa's rhetoric and applies to everything, but Kurosawa is unrelenting. This is a world where people whose eyes see nothing but hatred and whose fingers only exist pull the trigger. What the fuck does Kira even believe in anyway? And how could he even bear to believe? Okay. Kira counters that it's merely all Crusade knows of the world, but Crusade says it seems true of all people. What is a man? No one knows anything other than himself. You're all stupid, you don't know shit. The Gundam pilots interrupt his ranting and raving, saying that he has no right to close off mankind's future. But he refers to them by name and says he has every right to. He knows about all of us, in fact, and feels that we have not gotten underfoot, he would have never had to step onto the stage of history. He blames his whole calamity tale on the fact that we showed mankind a brief glimpse of hope for the future. After all, if he, defective, never had a hope or a future, and wished to save upon the world ever since he was but a child. Amurure, Hiro Yui. I can't read that other name. Zex Maquis. The SDF, Rondobel, Preventers, Alpha Numbers. Oh, he knows all the proper nouns. Look at you, a dictionary. You read the Wikipedia entry on Robot Wars. He has shit to talk to everyone. The entirety is to limit us off for not letting the Earth get wiped out by the original Bomb War, the resulting gravitational wave, or the ensuing War of Seals. Yes, if we know how much grief our do-gooding has caused him, and our people are not of the most receptive of moods. They call him an egotistical weakling who can't even get his way through except through sacrificing others through war. There is no way our people are going to let him have his way with the Earth that so many people better than him have died protecting. Though he doesn't appear to be too sure, figured that we're tired, and that even if we somehow beat him in some Genesis, there's no way humans will ever turn their backs on warfare. Noriko counters that we don't know until we fucking try. Crusade says that kind of naivete has raced innumerable battlefields before now. In either case, he wins since Genesis is about to fire. And with mock grace, he gives Kira a moment to say whatever is on his mind, though his people tell him not to be taken in by Crusade's machinations. What is needed now is not words, but rather giving form to wishes, meaning fighting for all the people, depending on us for protection, which is why we're here after all. Oh, there's not a lot of going on there. Okay. I have the power to delete. See it up. Alright. Skill point. Destroy the Providence Gundam. And in 4 turns... 4 turns we need to... reach the Genesis reactor. Yeah, you know what? I'm already turned up. Let me see if I can't finish this off. If you hadn't shown up, Starman, I would have given up. Oh, we're all a little exhausted. I see. Everyone has percentile morale. Got it. Beast mode. Wait, is our... Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch. We are tired. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Maxwell, but you know what? Having a healer on doesn't hurt. Making me glad I didn't bring firebomb. Hold on. Hold up. Stop. Wait a minute. Let's... 52, and that one recover 50. We'll do that. Awaken! Oh no, 2 spaces away! It's almost like I have snipe. Oh, you can counter from that bar? Alright, alright. I acknowledge you. Oh. Ideon is just hanging out with Dancouga.
はじめから私を裏切りし世界など滅べばいいのだ。逃げられると思うな。
Oh, counter, you say?
プロビデンスの力、とくと味わうがいい。
データは解析済みだ。
野生の勘もあってこそだぜ。
この距離ならやれるよ。
よーし、反撃と行くぜ。
標準はこちらに任せろ。
一発でかいのぶちかましてやる。行くぜ。ファイナルダンクをやってやるぜ。
この程度なら避けるまでもない。
Yeah, I know. It all adds. I think I'm pretty good under 420. 420 blaze it. Bro, 82%. Get your shit together, Kira. Haha, energy. Crush this man.
神の力、今ここに。アジャ団団ワンマーで横断。キジさん、おお斬新一光剣。それなりの腕はある。だがまだまだだ。この辺で消えてくれると嬉しいんだ。右だ。
Bad choices. Good. Hurt this man. Brave!
この力、一体何だというのだ。人類を滅亡させる権利が私にはあるのだ。逃げられると思うな。プロビデンスの力、とくと味わうがいい。
けど私たちは負けるわけにはいかないの。
テレキネシスミサイル。
分かった。テレキネシスミサイル発射。
30k level 9. Y'all don't have any anti. Zero.
そこだ。マーズの戦闘競技披露する。マーズ戦闘競技指導要項13番一撃必殺。
まだだ。人類の滅亡を見届けるまでは。人類を滅亡させる権利が私にはあるのだ。使ってみせなさい。あの男にできた。
時間の無駄だ。
Ooh, 30%. Oh, 50%. $30K, Edaharo, and the all-important. The last of the same
もはや
time.
止める術はない。血は焼かれ、涙と悲鳴は新たなる争いののろしとなる。
Is that this is the day that so many have prophesied, when the earth will be burnt to the resulting pain and rage will give birth to a new kind of warfare.
人があまた持つ予言の日だ。
そんなこと。
He accuses Kira of being one of these people who brought upon this moment, but Kira screams that even so,
それだけの業を重ねてきたのは誰だ。
there are people that he wants to protect.
君とてその一つだろうが。
それでも守りたい世界があるんだ。
And apparently deletes him, even though he didn't fire a single shot. He's got people who finishes him off. Sure, he was an incredibly evil dude, but we can't sit around admiring this. We have to clean up after him, or this will all be for nothing. So, do I have to actually target it, or do I just get there? What's... Okay. fight it out. Got it. Alright. You know what? I have plenty of time. But I don't need to throw SP at anything else. Boss. Yeah, we have 2 minutes. Hold up. Boss Borat. Boss Roboto. I can animate this? No. No, I can't. Alright. Huh. Weird? Why can't the SRX attack it? Yes. Boss Borat totally just farted out a rocket. He do be like that. Defeated by Fei Yen the Knight. Or not. Whatever. We did it. Alright, now that the main reactor's out, time to fuck off. So, it takes the SIEG kids a little bit longer. Laments, sulking, etc. L5 sector. Palento. Irene announces to all staff the Federation forces the two sides are laying groundwork for a ceasefire. Accordingly, the Plant Supreme Council requests that all Federation operations against the plant cease at once. She asks them instead to worry about tending to their wounded and preserving their resources. This isn't guaranteed to stop all the fighting, because there's assholes like Miwa. But the one way or another, we have to learn from the past and create something new from here forward. Lest all the blood spilled during this world be for nothing. Odds seem pretty good since the Klein faction is assuming control of the plant and Blue Cosmos should be on the outs in the Federation. Relina vows to the absent hero to not waste his fight and wishes that all people would have the same wish within them forever. Kira wonders why he's drifted out to this weird empty space in space.
僕たちはどうして
僕たちはバイオリだから
来てしまったんだろう。
Even though he's out here by himself, everybody found him really fucking easy. And in a variety of ways, they tell him that everyone is glad to see him. Hey, Dingus, good news! Kira! Hey, I'm okay! Even Mu is there to greet him, blessed with the devil's own luck, it would seem. All the friendly faces seem to finally cheer him up. Shinji and the others go forth to celebrate. Yeah, that's my world. I made this. Right. Everybody goes to cheer his face up, even Shinji. But Rei stays behind, almost telling Shinji something about the back down. Only after Shinji leaves does she tell Shinji farewell. Well, fuck! That tells us what's happening next stage! Sounds like next time, Evangelion. Good night, Space Nerds.